If investing feels overwhelming and you just don't know where to start, here's a simple 3-step checklist that tells you if you're ready or not to get started. So here are 3 things that I made sure that I had sorted first before I started investing. And most people skip number 2, and that's why they panic sell when the market drops. So number 1, I made sure that I had my emergency fund, and I made sure that I had 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in an easy access savings account. And I reiterate, easy access. There's no point you having an emergency and it's stuck in one of those accounts where you've got to give like 60 days or 90 days notice. You need the money now, so it needs to be in an easy access savings account. And for me, this was an absolute non-negotiable, because if an emergency happened, that would mean that I'd need to sell my investments in order to cover it, and it's not about that. So that would mean that I'd be selling at a loss. So my emergency fund helped to protect my investments. Number 2, and this is the one that most people skip, I needed to understand what was my timeline. I made sure that I wouldn't need the money for at least 5 to 10 years, absolute minimum, because investing is for the long term. It's not a short term thing. So if I knew that I needed that money in, say, like 2 to 3 years time, I did not invest it. I just kept it in my savings account. My name's Harriet, if you've not seen me before, and I built a multiple 6-figure investment portfolio from scratch, and I paid off my home early. And understanding my timeline was an absolute game changer for me when I first started. Because as I said, this is what stopped me from panic selling when the market dropped. And I tell you, the market is going to drop. And I knew that because I had my emergency fund, when the market did drop, I had that time in order for it to recover, because I was investing for the long term. Number 3, I made sure that I understood the basics. I didn't need to be an expert at this. However, I needed to understand the basics and understand what I was putting my money into. So things like, what is an index fund? And basically an index fund is like buying a meal deal instead of buying everything separately. So you get a ready-made mix of loads of different companies all in one go that you are buying. I also needed to have an understanding of how investing worked over time. For example, your money slowly grows over the years. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And anybody that's out there promising you that you're going to make loads and loads of money in a short space of time, I would actually question them. I also had to be really clear on why I was actually doing this. I was building something for my future. I wasn't trying to make fast money. And for me, once I understood those basics, I stopped freaking out every single time the market dropped, because that's what the market does. It goes up and it goes down. So those 3 things, they were my checklist. So getting the emergency fund sorted, having a clear timeline, and making sure that I understood the basics. For me, that's when I knew that I was ready to take the next step. If you've got these 3 things sorted and you want to finally understand investing but without all of the jargon, check out my Investing for Beginners masterclass. More details are in my bio. Don't forget to like and follow for more.